Okay, we're live. It's public. We got some people in there. I said 10 o'clock, but I started it a little earlier than that. Let's turn this this way a little bit. You know why? Because you'll see Jake and Panda on the bed. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, they're on the bed. Yeah, they're part of the show. Now let's make this a good one. We got a lot of new people on our channel, and I'm sure there's some questions and some things people want to know. And I know it's kind of late, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be here this time tomorrow. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be here. Well, we just don't know, right? So I said, you know what? When was the last time I was actually live on this YouTube platform? It's been a while, good long while. So let's see who's all in here. We got Rally in there. 03 is in there. Matthew Johnson is in there. Football is in there. Let's scroll it down. Hey, Windows to the Highway is in there. Mr. Howard is in there. Wow, that is cool. I can't say that name. Don Winokur is in there. Richard's in there. Richard Harbin. Hey, my friend, Mr. Ray Peak is in there. That is cool. Michael. Oh, wait. Are you guys hearing me, or are you not hearing me? Let me know, because do I have to put my Bluetooth on? Can you guys hear me? Yes. Okay. That's good if you can hear me. I got the TV muted. Had to go get some batteries for that, right? Oh, let's see here. Tall Trucker is in there. 90 Soul is in there. Wow. Windows on the Highway. Don't forget to check out my channel. Go ahead. I'll show it. Yeah, why not? Yeah, go check out Mr. Howard's channel. Hey, Tracy Herbig. I can never say your last name right. But he's in there and he's saying hi, Jukebox. Yeah. Are you good? I am. The truck is in the shop. It's in Freightliner. We're actually in our motel. And got me some coffee. I thought I would do a live show. I haven't did one in a long time. And hopefully I can keep up with you guys with the comments here. David Peters is in here. M.A. Deuce 31 is in here saying good evening, patrons. Let's see. I can't even say that one. That's Arabic. Hello from good luck, my friend. You betcha. You betcha. Thank you. Will Bun 79. Good evening, Jukebox. It's cool. Yeah, it's been, I can't even tell you the last time I did one. And I'm actually hooked to the Ethernet. Okay, so we're not going to, this show won't disappear on us, because we're hooked right into the wall. And I have incredible speed on here. So I said, I'm doing a live show. I don't like doing them on my phone because, first of all, in the middle of it, it all will disappear, right? Okay, now, I'm still watching your video on YouTube. Well, it came up kind of late today, but I told you, I promised you guys it would be up today. So that's, let's see. Rally Lee Ford, when was the last time you went over Neckajack Lake? Refresh my memory where that's at. And it's not that I don't know, but I get these brain fart. Yeah, you're all over the place, right? What's wrong with the truck? It's the region. It will region. I can region it all the time. I've been idling the truck and it will region. But the filters are plugged to the point where it's not given enough, I guess, def or whatever. And it actually throttled down my truck. I was doing 70 miles an hour. I was going down the road. Everything was fine. And then all of a sudden, I lost all power. It went down to 55 miles an hour. It would not even go any faster. Let me tell you, a prime truck went around me. That's how slow I was going. I knew something was wrong. And then I needed reefer fuel before I got to my delivery, right? So I pulled into that TA that I was at, and I got reefer fuel. But the time I was there, the engine light, the off, okay, there, the red engine light came on. So I couldn't go over 3.5, 4 miles an hour. As soon as it hit 5, it was the truck was shutting off. And that was just pulling from my spot to the fuel pump because I had to put fuel in my truck. Because where I'm at, I wasn't sure if I can get back. Of course, come to find out, there's a Flying J and a TA just down the road where I'm at. But I pulled in there, and it just wouldn't let me go any further. So I had to get a hold of course, dispatch first and tell them. So they had to actually, first time ever, had to rescue one of my loads. And I thank Chris because they actually got an RST that came after that load for me. So it wasn't a prime truck. And I think Chris just probably, because I got paid for that. I got paid for it. But anyway, I called Friday. This happened Thursday, okay? Thursday afternoon. I called Friday, Freightliner, and I told them my problem, my situation. And the guy said, if I can't get you in today, I can't get you in until Monday. Now we're talking $135 a night in a motel. So I'm thinking Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. There's 4 nights and possibly a 5th night. That's $135 a night. That's not counting eating. That's not no expense eating. So I told Freightliner, I said, then would it be best if I was there on Monday? He said, if you're here on Monday, we could probably get you in and maybe get you done that day. And if we can't, it may lay over until Tuesday, but that's only 1 night in the motel. I said, that's doable. We can do that. Well, you saw the video. I think it was yesterday's video. I wasn't, it was hot. It was really hot. And I wasn't about to shut that truck off and let them dogs be inside that truck. I'm telling you, us drivers, and there's a video out there where a driver was sitting in there with a thermometer on a hot day and how quickly it got hot inside that truck. Now you're skinned. You got skin. You may have hair and stuff, but a dog has got fur and they don't sweat. The only way that they can cool off is they have to pat, and they're black on top of that. So I wasn't going to change it. I don't care. No way, no shape or form. Yes, it's important to go out there and make money, and it's important to get the truck fixed. But I am not going to kill my dogs in the process of doing this. There's no way I was going to do that. No way. So, but everybody was on my side with it. Even the towing company was on my side about this. But he didn't even know I had Jake and Panda. And the thing is, Prime knows I got 2 dogs in the truck. They know this. So, and 2, they were looking for a Prime truck. They weren't even looking for an RST truck because I asked the guy, I said, are you looking for an RST truck? He says, no. But I was the truck that they were looking for. But anyway, we got told this morning it was starting to get warm, but it wasn't hot. We let that truck run to the last minute. And I had that AC all the way up, bunk, up front, everything. I had it all the way up. So as soon as he got ready, he shut it off, shut the door, and we left. We didn't even hang out. We just took off. And it was still kind of, it was warming up in there, but it wasn't hot. Not like it would have been. So, okay, let's go in here. Does RST pay for the motel? Unfortunately, no. I am a lease operator, okay? Now, but I'm not going to tell you that Chris didn't help me. And he did. But they'll end up taking it from my settlement is what they did. But Chris actually did give me a com check today, and that paid for my motel. No problem. Didn't pay for the food, but he gave me enough extra that when I leave here, I get a $40 deposit back because of Jake and Panda. So I will get a few bucks back, but I will tell you, Chris did help. Yeah, I could have used my credit card. I could have used my debit card. No problem. But Chris did help. And that really did help me because I didn't have to get into my reserve to do that, you know. Okay, where did I leave out or leave off here? Is it raining there any? Not one drop of rain. Not one little drop. The real James Best, 03. There you go. Hey, bud from Canada. I need to go up here and find out where I left off, guys. I'm not ignoring anybody. I really am not. It sounds like Deaf System took it. Pretty much that's what happened. And the thing is, honestly, I could have fixed it myself. I know exactly where that filter is. I know exactly where that filter, now, it's on, I think it's on the driver's side, but it could be on the passenger side. But where the pump is, that's where the filter is. And the filter kind of like goes around the pump. And I know how. I can't really explain how it comes out, but I do know how to take that pump out. Because with the Marquardt truck, not the new one, but the older one, I was the one. But, you know, even if I changed it myself, it still wouldn't have ran because you have to clear the codes. So even if I was able to change that and got it going down the road, it wouldn't have went. It would have still only went 3.5, 4 miles an hour, even with a new filter, because the code was in there. So it takes a computer in that to clear the codes out of there. It's probably the DEF filters. It is. That's what it's reading anyway. That's what the code. It clearly said it was clogged up. Smash the like button for all. Yeah, show that. Sorry about that, David. I don't know why he didn't say anything bad on that. It just said held for review. If I see that, I'll. Oh, somebody did say something and got retracted. Okay, that's cool. All right, let's go up here and see. You looked relaxed. I am relaxed. I had a good shot. Actually, I bought 2 suppers tonight. You saw if you saw my video, I had the pepper steak, right? But I bought another supper, rice and shrimp and garlic. It's in the fridge. There's a refrigerator here. So I can literally, I don't have to call. All I got to do is pop that out, put that in the microwave. I can nuke it up and I'll have another meal tomorrow. I don't have to have 2 deliveries. Plus, they got breakfast here. But you don't go down to get the breakfast. What you do now, when you check in, they got your phone number. They send you the menu, and you go on your phone. You order what you want for breakfast. If you don't do it the night before, you won't get breakfast. But you go in there and you just what you want. I think I asked for 2 eggs, 2 sausage, 1 biscuit, gravy, milk. I'm not worried about coffee. I got my coffee maker, man. I got more coffee than they probably got. But I ordered my breakfast, so I'll get my breakfast tomorrow. And I really think I'm going to be here after 11. That's why I got the room for 2 days. I didn't want to take the puppies and grab all my stuff and just to go down there, sit underneath that awning. I can't go in and check them. What they're doing on my truck. How am I going to do that? Carry all my stuff and my dogs at the same time? And I can't do all that. There ain't no way. So I decided I'll just get 2 days. I got the phone. I can call. They can call me. And they can say, hey, your truck is done. And when it is done, they have a shuttle here. They can take me to the truck. I can put it. I can talk this shuttle into dropping me off right beside the truck. I can put Jake and Panda in there, put my stuff in there, and I get back on the road. But it wasn't about to pack all this up and go down there, not guaranteeing that my truck is done, just so I can call them people back and have to pack everything back over here. That's crazy. Now, if I was by myself, I didn't have all this stuff, I didn't have Jake and Panda, I'd walk down there. Believe it or not, I could see this place. I could see Freightliner. When I was at Freightliner, I could see this place. But it's you got to cross. You got to go underneath 35. I think it's 35. You got to go underneath 35, though, and it's construction. So you have no place to walk. You're walking in the road because the barrels and stuff, there's no walkway. Hello, Jukebox. How are you doing? John Maston asked. I'm doing pretty good. I feel good. I feel relaxed. I'm not letting this beat me up by all means. It is what it is. It's trucking. It's part of trucking. If you get into trucking thinking that I'm never going to have a breakdown and all this, I mean, if you're going to really honestly get down on your hands and knees and stomp and get mad because you had a breakdown, you're in the wrong business. Get out right now, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Even if you have a brand new truck, it's going to happen. It can happen. And if that new truck happens to be a lemon, it may happen more than once. Now, I admit there's a warranty, but it's still going to happen. You're still going to have to probably go to a motel. If you got a dog, you're going to have to do what I did. So it's just part of the thing. I mean, and how I can sit here and say I think I really have a good truck. I haven't really breaking down that much. And as often as I'm on the road all the time. I stay on the road. I live on the road. I take a 34 on the road. Even if I go to somebody's house, I stay in my truck. This is really the first time, and I can't tell you how long, I stayed in a motel and not in my truck. I hope I can sleep tonight. I may need somebody to call me and make truck noises and reefer noises. And it's quiet in here. I hope I can sleep because I'm wired. I'm just wide awake. But who cares? I'll stay up all damn night if I want. I mean, if I'm not working tomorrow, I can sleep a little bit tomorrow. All right, let's get in here and read some of these comments. I'm in the room by myself with Jake and Panda. So I'm enjoying doing this because I'm talking to somebody, even though it looks like I'm talking to my computer, right? But I'm talking to you guys. Okay, let's go in there and see what I missed. I got to go down. Let's see. Good evening, Jukebox. Who you got a live chat? Thank you. Hi, Jukebox. How are you tonight? I'm pretty good. Willard said, hello, Jukebox. Carlos Alberto says, hey, Larry, how's you doing? I'm doing good. I really am. Richard says, Harbin, am I saying that right? I'm still watching your video on YouTube. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess I went up too far, right? I read that, right? You looked relaxed. Okay, there we go. Rally Lidford, when was the last time you went over? Okay, I asked him what was Nickeljack. Yeah, I've heard of it, but I can't place it. But if he tells me where it's at, then I'm sure I can remember that. So let's read on down and see if I find his comment on that. Brad Park says, hi from Ontario, Canada. Well, hello. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go down. Misty says, hello. Hello, Misty. David says, what's wrong with the truck? It's the deaf. David said, I was just about to start watching your video when you got towed, and I seen you go live as soon as I got as soon as I got the notification. I only went live because I'm hooked to an Ethernet. Let's see if I can show you this. I'm going to try to show you this. See if the camera can show you this Ethernet. You see that cord? Well, I'm not hooked. I'm not hooked through Wi-Fi. Not a bit. We're not going to lose this show. Matter of fact, I have such good speed on this particular that needle went all the way over. So I said, I've got to do a live show. Just got to do a live show because it was just, it ain't every day when I get this kind of speed. I don't like doing them on my phone because it has a tendency of dropping. So, okay, now let's see. I get talking. Let's find where I left off here. Okay, right there. He says, how is my mom is doing good. Okay, she is doing great. Okay, and Tom is doing great. It didn't attack their lungs. It didn't attack their respiratory system or whatever you call that. So they are doing good. As a matter of fact, they got cleared. They took another test and they actually passed it. And Mom says she ain't going to church now until this is all over with. That's where she caught it. She said, I'll listen to it on the radio now. I said, Mom, you got to go. But she goes out in the yard and she plays with the flower bed and that. But you're not going to get her to go anywhere. And Tom does the going to the store stuff, but he's really masking up now and everything because of what happened, you know. But they're doing good, and thank you for asking. Um, Hello, Jukebox. Nice and cool here in Illinois. Love your radio show. Well, thank you. I love doing a radio show. Matter of fact, I think if I'm here tomorrow night, and I'm always going to do YouTube. I don't want you guys ever freaking out that, oh my God, I'm always going to do YouTube. I'm never going to stop doing that. YouTube is a passion of mine, okay? It really is. But I also like doing my radio show. I like showing off a little bit, you know, because I got 17,000 gigs of music. I really do. I got so much of it that I don't even know what all I've got. Because what I do, and I tell everybody, if you have CDs that you just want to pitch because you don't like what's on them, I'll buy them. Even if I don't like what's on them, I'll buy them. And if they're not scratched up, I can put them in a hard drive. Then I put them CDs somewhere, you know, put them, because how do I know that somebody's not going to pick a song and it happens to be on that CD that I bought? I think last year I probably spent a little over $1,100 in CDs, music that I bought. You know, like, you know, I've had people walk up to me, they recognize me, they know who I am, you know, and they say, I got 3 of these CDs I don't listen to anymore. What would you give? I give you $15. Okay. So I give them $15. That's a mill. I take their CDs, I put them in a hard drive, and now they're in my computer. And I've been doing that ever since I was 16. I won't push that, but if you guys like to hear, I mean, or got a request, I'll surprise you. People try to stump me all the time, and they're not too successful at it. But I'm bragging a little bit. But I'm thinking about doing that tomorrow night or tomorrow. All right, let's get back in here and talk about YouTube now. I won't talk about the radio anymore. But don't worry, I ain't never going to quit doing YouTube, man. I'm always going to have videos. And when I take them little breaks, you don't have to panic that I'm not coming back, because I will. See, I just thought at first I didn't want to show you guys that the truck was broke down. I didn't want to show that at first because I know the truck is going to break down. It's going to happen. But then, you know, you get a few people coming in there. Oh, that's a piece of shit. You need to throw it away. Go get a real truck. Throw that away. Go get a real man truck. Whatever. You know, and it's not that I can't take the comment that they're writing. I just get tired of hearing it. Does that make sense? I just get tired of hearing it. So I wasn't going to film that the truck was broke down. But then I had a few people that were writing and asking me, what's wrong? What's happened? Where did you go? And I said, well, I got to show something. So I decided to show you guys, and we're just letting the comments be comments. You know, it is what it is, right? Okay, let's get down here now. Smash the like button. Yeah, we got 36 thumbs up. We got 142 of you guys in there. We had 150 in there just a minute ago. And if you haven't subbed, yeah, be sure to sub and ring the bell. I would appreciate that. Hey, and two, I had a little bit of a thing with somebody yesterday. He wrote a comment, and it disappeared. Now, some of you guys are YouTubers that are out there, or some that are YouTubers will probably verify this. But sometimes out of clear blue sky, a comment disappears. If you ever, or sometimes it goes into the spam. Like if you write something, and I don't know why, I have to go in there and I have to correct some of them because there's nothing wrong with the comment. But why would it go into the spam folder? But I always look in there, and if there are comments up there, and they're good comments, sure, I just okay them. I get them down there. But if you ever write a comment and you see it in there, and then all of a sudden you don't see it in there anymore, don't think I'm taking it down. Any YouTuber will back me up on this. Don't think that I took it down, because I probably didn't. But, you know, it's either, more likely it's YouTube. You know, and it's probably not done on purpose, or maybe it got into the comments, but it meant to go into the spam, and they changed their mind on the comment once it hits public, and then it disappears and goes up into the spam. If you write a comment and you don't see it on there, before you think I took it down, ask me about it. Did you see my comment? I'll go in there and look, and if it's in there, I'll share it. I promise I will. I just wanted to clear that up because somebody thought I deleted one of his comments, and why should I delete it? I mean, really, he didn't say anything, you know. All right, let me get back into this. Dropping people out of here, so I don't think I'm saying the right stuff here. So let's get in here. Okay, Bruce is saying, hi, Jukebox. Sound like the dev system took a crap. Yep, that's what Tall Trucker said. That's exactly what it did. Okay, Carlos Alberta says, where are you at? I am in San Antonio, Texas. That's where I'm at. And it's warm down here. It's been in the 90s all day today. It was in the 90s yesterday. The first day I came here, I think it was last Thursday, they had a cold front that came through. And it was really a nice day. It never really got out of the 60s. So I didn't even have to idle the truck that day or that night. It was perfect. But then the next day it started raising up a little bit. Relly says southeastern Tennessee. Okay, that must be where he's at. I answered that one. How is my mom doing? She's doing great. David Peters says, do you know when your truck is going to be fixed? It might be fixed. What they told me, David, was it might be more likely done tomorrow afternoon. But if it is, we're just going to let the truck set. We got the room until Thursday morning. It ain't every time or every day we get the pleasure of being in a room. You know, I take a shower. I can, there's a bathroom. I don't have to put my shoes or socks on and run inside a truck stop at midnight, you know. And really, Jake and Panda is really, really, really digging this. They love it because they can run. They got more space in here, and I'm on the first floor, and the door is just around the corner. So I take them out, put them on their leash, take them out. Yeah, so even if the truck is done tomorrow afternoon, I think I'm going to stay until Thursday morning. There ain't nothing going to put a fire underneath my butt to get me going. I'm digging this, you know. Okay. Larry said, nice to see you. Well, it's nice to see you. The real James Best. Yeah, when are they going to get you? You know, here's the deal, guys. The reason why I went on this full lease, when I signed up on the lease, Chris said 2022, the first of the year, he wanted to take this truck off the fleet. So I thought about that and I said, okay, am I going to get to keep this same truck then? Because I just had the decals put on my truck, right? So he said, in 22, we're going to take the truck off the fleet. So I thought, okay, I can drive this truck, and when it's time for this truck to come off the fleet, I can retire. A little birdie landed on my shoulder. If I'm willing, now, if I work past 22, in other words, if I give it another year, I'm going to get a new truck. Because obviously my truck, it's done. Chris is taking it off the fleet altogether. So this will be we got, 20 and then 21. It's off, 22. I would actually get me a new truck. I heard about that. But I'm not going to scream and yell for one. I'm not going to do that because as funny as it sounds, I like my truck. I really do. I like my truck. We did order a grill. Somebody asked me, when are you going to change that grill on the front? I got news for you. 3 months ago, we ordered that grill. And what it is, there's little tips that's on the back side, on the top side of that grill, that actually fits in. There's 3 holes or 4 holes. Okay, when you put a grill on a Freightliner, you got to put them in, pull them down, and then pull in the grill, and there's two screws on the bottom. Okay, that truck was in a wreck. That's what happened. If you look real close, it didn't hurt the grill. It just broke them three things, and there was a little crack in the fiberglass. They fixed that, but that grill, the grill itself ain't broke, just them tits that holds that. Now, I got some real mega glue that I could really put that grill on, and it's not going to ever come off. But the thing is, if they ever want to take that off, they're going to have to cut that off, because once this stuff bonds, and it's really fiberglass glue is what it is. When it bonds, and that's how I'm going to fit that fairing, unless they do it for me. I showed them, because that's a molded piece. It ain't like you take screws out, take that out, and just replace it. You can't do that. That's a molded piece. So, but if they don't fit, I will fix that. I don't let because that all that bungee is doing, it don't have to hold the bottom in. The bottom's in. All that bungee is doing is holding that top part in, so it doesn't, you don't want the wind to get in behind it and push it out, because then it'll break the two underneath, right? But we did actually order a grill for that, and we're waiting for it. But because of the COVID, everything is just taking a long time to get. Okay, let's go on down and okay, okay, I answered that. Nice to see you again. That's what Larry said. All right, done read that. Big money trucker. It's probably the DEF filters. It is. It's the DEF filters. 03, is that Jake looking at you? He's not on the bed now. I got their water and food in the bathroom, so they're both in there. I don't know if the camera or they're in there eating. I hear crunching going on. When is a little guy's truck? It's done. It's out of it's actually all done. It's manufactured. It's all done. It's just a matter of, I guess, picking it up. And I guess it's actually here somewhere, but it's going to be real shortly. But I'm going to let Matt tell you more about that, because, I don't want to spoil his surprise. But stay tuned, because it is done. I will tell you that. It's not being manufactured anymore. It's completely done. So we're just waiting for the word ourselves. Do you know and how long it will be before they get your truck fixed, get you back? Should be tomorrow evening, the latest. But even if it is, I'm not going to get back in it until Thursday morning. Who all heard about the brown guy carjacking and killing innocent white people? Thursday. I'll show that. Was that the incident that happened on I-24 in Tennessee? I read something about that. Hey, from Lexington, Kentucky. Good luck. Well, thank you, Richard Patrick. Appreciate it. Engine Chuck. Hey, the Engine Chuck show. Oh, yeah. Make trucking in Wyoming a... Oh, is he in here? Is Trucking in Wyoming in here? I didn't see him yet. I can only do it if I see his name in here. Oh, Mike. He's in here as Mike. What up? I didn't even notice. You're a strange shooter, Larry. I get a haircut as soon as I can get a haircut. It is what it is. I'll show it. I don't care. I'll get a haircut when I can get a haircut. You want to know what my haircut is? It's my cap. Put my hat on and... well, thank you. Hey, Wonder. I appreciate it. I really do. I never ask, but I do appreciate it. Trucking in Wyoming. There it is, right there. All right, let's see if I can do this, Mike. Let's see if I can do this. Not very good at this, but I'm going to see if I can make this happen. Okay. Report remove. I guess that would be add a moderator. Is that what that is? Moderator? Did I do that right? Okay, I know how to do this now. I got to go there. Okay, I guess you are now a moderator there. I'm guessing I did it right. But why isn't it blue yet? Shouldn't it be blue? Let's see. I wish you could just poke. That's got to be how you do that. Says I don't do YouTube all that often. Says remove moderator, but I don't want to do that if I already made him that. I don't know why is it not blue though? Well, it says you are, so I don't know why I don't see it blue. It says you are a moderator. I just don't know why I don't see it blue. See, I see it right there, Trucking in Wyoming. Let me try that right there. It says remove moderator. Well, my friend, it says you are a moderator. So I don't know. I don't see it blue. Hey, Engine Chuck, you're moderators in there. Help me out here. See if you can go in there and see if I did that right. Because I ain't never. See if I did that right. I know Chuck can do that because he's a moderator. He can help me do that. But I think I did it because it said moderator. You guys let me know. Okay. Matt says, I'm thinking about becoming a lease operator through Snyder. I have 12 years experience and retired military. You know, there's good leases and bad leases. Now, I don't know what type of lease you're wanting to get in, like a purchase lease. Are you wanting to own the truck at the end of your lease, or are you just wanting to lease the truck? And then when you're done, you don't want nothing. See, I don't want to buy my truck. I really don't want to buy it. I don't want the headache to have to sell it. So I don't want to buy it. But a lot of people don't like leases. What I like about the lease, okay, I guess it's kind of like going to Chevrolet or Ford or Dodge or whatever, and you want to lease a four-wheeler. I know some people that do that. Trucker Josh did that with his pickup truck. You remember, he didn't own his pickup truck. He actually leased it. You can make money with it, but it's better if you're single. Obviously, it is. Because like I'm down, I'm single, I'm down right now. And if I had kids and a wife and all this, and if you don't know how to put money back, I mean, if you don't know how to do that, the lease can really kill you. It really can. You'll get behind, and I don't know how far are they allowing you to get behind before they take your truck away. But if you get too far behind and you got to play catch up, you're going to have week after week after week after week no check. Now, your wife is going to get really pissed off if you ain't bringing home the bacon. So if you have a lease, the honest to God thing that you have to do is you got to stay on it. You got to stay. There ain't none of this unless you got the funds and the money to back you up to take a week off. I'm just being honest about this because I've been in a few leases. I'm in a lease right now. And in all reality, this lease or this breakdown is actually going to put me in the red. But I have enough money, enough funds that I can walk up to Chris and say, now, how much do I owe you in back lease? And he could tell me, and I'll just pay in cash or whatever and get myself out of this hole, and I can start fresh. You got to be able to do that, because if you don't, you get behind. And it's not that you can't really pay ahead on a lease. You're paying week from week to week on a lease. Every week you're paying on that lease. So that's why you got to roll. You got to work every week. You got to plan that every week you're going to have a paycheck, and you can do it if you could do that. If you're single, that's why I don't have my own place. That's why I don't want my own place, because I'm paying a lease on the truck. I live in the truck, but everything I make, I bank. I take enough money out so I can eat, and that's it. I take care of Jake and Panda. But everything else I put in the bank. Well, you guys don't understand. Somebody called me a homeless guy because I live in a truck. But all my check is going into the bank. So when the time comes and I can show that cash, it's because I lived in that truck. So the lease is okay. Check, make sure it's a good lease though, and just remember, you got to work with the lease. It ain't like if you own your own truck, or let's say you go to Ryder and you lease a truck from Ryder. Okay, now if you lease a truck from Ryder and then you get with Snyder, say, I got a truck, I already got a truck, can I bring it on with Snyder? Well, it doesn't matter if you own it or if you lease it from some. If you can take it over to Snyder and put Snyder's name on the truck, that's okay. And let's say Snyder gets pissed off at you and they get mad and they want to fight, get rid of you. Remember, the plates, the FTA sticker, and everything that's on that Ryder truck is from Ryder. So they're not going to take your plate, your FTA sticker. They ain't going to take any of that away from you. And you can take and call another company. Can I come to work for you? I have my own truck. But if you're leasing a truck from Snyder and it's still their truck, but you're paying a lease, and they get rid of you, and let's say you got probably 10 more payments left, and that's going to be your truck, you just lost your truck. Unless they have a balloon payment, unless they say, hey, we don't need you anymore, but if you got the money to pay this truck off, we'll let you drive off with it. There are some companies, I think Prime has got that, that you can actually pay off that truck and take it with you. But you want to make sure, though, you got to work. You got to work. It ain't the same as owning your own truck in that, though, because, or really in all reality, it's best being a company because, yeah, you got to take orders, but it's their headache. They got to pay for the repairs. They got to pay for everything. And they got to pay you. That's my opinion. What do I know? I got 26 years of driving. Okay, where did I leave off here? Okay. James Jones said, happened 15, 20 minutes from me. If I'm here all day and you guys, yes, we got the COVID. You guys don't want to, I do have the mask. I don't enter through that motel lobby without my mask. I smoke. I go outside. I do my thing. I wear my mask. I really do. I go outside and I'm away from everybody. I take the mask off. But when I go through that lobby, we got the mask. So if you'd like to meet up with me, would like to say hi, we don't have to shake hands. We can do a, elbow bump, fist bump. We can stay apart from each other and we can say hi, whatever. If you want me to wear my mask, it's kind of like what Travis said. He said, I have a mask if you want me to wear it, but we're far apart. I wasn't worried about getting anything from him. So I told him, no, and two, it's hard to hear somebody with that damn mask. It muffles you. But if you want to meet up with me, if you live around here, I'd be happy to meet up with you. And I'm not going to ask for anything or anything like that. I'll just say hi and that. And if you're not camera shy, I may get a little clip of you. And it'll make a video. And it'd be part of our video. Okay, are you enjoying your break as much as Jake and Panda? Absolutely, positively. You bet I am. That's why I said it's been so long, many years, since I've had a motel room. And yes, I need to get back in the truck and go to work. I understand that. But even if my truck ain't or let's say even if my truck is done by noon or afternoon, I'm going to stay until Thursday morning. I don't care. I don't care. I work, I stay, I don't go home. I live in my truck. And this is the first time, I don't know how long, that I've actually been out of my truck completely. So I'm enjoying this. Yes, I am. Thank you. Oh, let's see. Cody Barksdale. Nice curly beard. I got light hair. Believe it or not, I had blonde hair. Never had dark hair. I had blonde hair, and it's not wadded or anything like. I just got done taking a shower, obviously, right? So my hair dried, and that's why it's kind of frizzy like it is. Um, but I don't know. I have a squeaky voice, so if I really get a haircut and I shave and all this, and I don't know, I I like my beard. I like my beard. I'm a long-haired country boy, what you call trucking cowboy, and I'm not changing my ways for anybody, right? There's a song about that, right? A different breed of cowboys. You guys heard that song before? A different breed of cowboys? Yeah. Okay. Um, Lori Carter says, what the hell did I just do there? I went too fast. Okay. Let's go back up. Okay, let me find that name again. I went too fast. Yo, Jukebox. Yeah, that's what Trucker YOTV says. Uh, I just hit the thing and whew, it just spun. I'll find that again. Uh, what happened to your right hand? Frostbite. That's what happened. Frostbite. 3 years with TMC. You guys know that, right? If you watched the video, I don't know if you could hear it though, because we had some wind. But TMC, I wasn't really big in gloves. It was wintertime. It was cold. And I was out there tarping and strapping. And I had this real bad habit not wearing gloves all the time. I did start out wearing the gloves. Then I took them off because I was getting warm. I felt good. I didn't even feel like I was really getting too cold. And I'm working and working and working and working. I think it took about an hour. By the time I got all the straps and everything and the tarp, had it all bungee down and everything, I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't feel real cold. I didn't feel real bad or anything like that. I went back in the truck when I got done, and we were done for the day. And we were going to get up early that next morning. We were going to roll. And but I got up before it was time to get up, and my hand was throbbing. It's kind of like you ever actually hit yourself or hit your finger or whatever with a hammer, and it starts throbbing, or your finger, it starts throbbing. Well, that's what was happening. And actually, two fingers, this one and this one got it too, but they were able to scrape the bad frozen meat off that finger a little bit. But that's why it looks kind of. But the other one, man, it was all the way. It was just past the joint, and it was black. And the thing is, I didn't even know it was until it hurt. I mean, it hurt. And so I'm in a truck. I have a Peterbilt truck with a 48-foot trailer that's all tarped and all. And who do you call? And I think I called 911. That's what I did. I called 911, and I thought it was stupid too, because I'm talking about my hand, right? And I said, my name is Larry and blah blah. I think I got frostbite on my hand. I said, I got a finger that turned black. Two of my fingers turned. My index finger didn't turn as black, but my middle finger turned black. And I said, I don't know if it's considered a 911 call, but I think I might need help. I'm in a truck. I'm in a semi truck. And I told them where I was. They knew exactly where I was. Now, I only had Pooh Bear at that time. I didn't have Jake or Panda at that time, but I did have Pooh Bear. And or did I have Pooh Bear? I don't even know if I had Pooh Bear at that time because I was with TMC. I don't even think TMC allowed dogs. I don't even think I had Pooh Bear then. But anyway, they come out and they saw my hand. They gave me a ride to the hospital. You should see the bill for that. Oh my gosh, that was. But they took me to the hospital. And they said, "Yeah, you got." And my middle finger was already gaining green, and my index finger wasn't too far from it. So they put me in a surgery. They said, "We'll see what we can do. We'll try to save your hand or whatever." I mean, I could have lost my hand. I could have actually lost my hand, but I didn't. And they did what they did. And I woke up. My hand was bandaged. And she said, "Well, we were able to save your index finger, but we couldn't do anything with your middle finger." And it is what it is. So every time I see a cop, guys, I flip them off. I can do it and get away with it because they can't see that, right? That's a little, but that's what happened to my hand. Okay, where did I leave somebody here? Still in the shop. Yes, the truck is still in the shop. Okay, there we go. Hi, Big Rob. Big Rob says, "No, not homeless. It's called working." That's right. That came from Big Rob. Trucking. Okay, Trucking in Wyoming. Now you're a moderator. That means if you see something that doesn't look right, you have control, my friend. Make all checks payable to Trucking Wyoming. It may bounce. Trucking Wall TV. Yo, Jukebox. Hey. Toy for Tots. Boy, I'm telling you, buddy. I was watching you on somebody's live show. What was that? He was talking some crazy stuff there. My biggest issue when I was leading from Prime was that I had a terrible cocaine addiction. Well, you look like you got. I've been wanting to say this for a long time, and I think I will. I don't know what that white around your mouth is, but I think you have another addiction. Just saying. I can come back at you as much as you can come this way. Yeah. I mean, look at his picture, guys. I'm not kidding, right there. Just look at his picture. Now, if that is a medical thing, then I apologize right now. I really do. I really do. Because I'm not going there with that. But if it's something else, well, it is something else. I'll hush up, guys. I drive for the wrong company. Shift. Okay. Okay, well, Big Rob. I kind of like it here at RST. I really do. Snorting powder to stay wide open. As long as it ain't baby powder, because now they're going to court because there's asbestos in it, right? Crazy. Have you watched Family Guy and South? I don't like South Park, but I do like Family Guy. Yeah, exactly. I don't like cocaine. Just like okay. We're going to put him on timeout. Put him on timeout for a while. If you like your drugs and you like your cocaine and you like all this, you go to a channel that you can actually push that, but that's not going to be here. That's your strike one. You want to come back, you're on timeout right now. But if you want to come back and do it again, I'll give you I got people here that'll get you out of there. That's not what this is about. We don't want to hear about your drugs. James Jones, popping those Viagra for lot lizards. No, I'm not kidding. I mean, I don't know what it is. I'll probably lose. I don't know if he subscribed to me, but it is what it is. I see. The thing is, I don't know if he's really a growing up, because you can use anybody's picture. You can have a picture of a truck, a car. You can take a picture of anybody, make that your picture for your whatever your thing, and you can be 12 years old. So I don't know if this is a grown man, because a grown man don't really talk like that, right? We're professional truck drivers, and if we're not but we're professionals, right? So I don't know if that's a real hell. It could be a lady, guys. We don't know that. But when I see conversation like that, it makes me wonder: are they really? Or maybe he's just not all there. Maybe he just broke out from the crazy place or whatever, and they're looking for him. Right? He's right there, guys. You guys can go get him now. If you're still live here in a little while, I will jump back in. I'm fixing to eat some chicken. Well, enjoy your chicken, David. Big Rob, more than me, only 5 years. More than me, only 5 years. Okay. Let's see. Irvin, hi from Mexico. Let's see if I can do this right. Buenos dias, como dias. I don't know if I said that right. It's supposed to say, how are you? Have a nice day. Other than that, I only know bad words. And I don't. Well, hello there, Irvin. I appreciate you being here. David says, and it's yours, not live anymore. Huh? And if you're not live anymore, when I'm done, I will see you later. You got it, buddy. Go enjoy that chicken. I completely understand. Yep. How long is your truck going to? How long is your truck? It'll get fixed. It'll get fixed by tomorrow. It should be fixed by tomorrow. We're hoping anyway. We don't want to stay 3 nights here. I mean, 2 is okay, but Tony Kramer, hey, when you go back to Freightliner, don't forget a window switch. I ain't worried about the window switch. I mean, it's working, right? It's working. I'll get a window switch. Maybe. It all depends. I ain't paying $300, $400 for a window switch. They can wait another day. I just said being in this motel, I'm going to be in the red. I'm going to have to pay a lease up, right? We may have to grab that on another day. But I hear you. I do need, I need to, I do hear you. It's not that, but it's not a DOT violation, right? He don't give a damn if this, that's not a DOT because I can roll down both windows. If that makes sense. Okay. Toy for Tots is still trying to write something. He can't. You're on timeout, buddy. You ain't writing anything until the timeout. You better behave, though, when the timeout is done. I love this. Windows to the highway with Howard. Yes, tonight sometime. Sometime. Yeah. Thank you. Wilbon 79, no Chiefs here. Ha, Jukebox, all truckers. That's right. We're truckers. If you can't act like a trucker, well, you don't have to be a trucker. I'm just saying, I want to rephrase that. No Chiefs here, but we have grown-ups here. We have people with common sense. They don't talk off the wall crap, right? Will, hey, Don. Oh, okay. Trucking in Wyoming saying, hi, Don. And Big Rob, got to go. Be safe, Jukebox. Time for bed. Thank you, Big Rob, for coming in here. I appreciate you, buddy. Window to highway. It's Howard. Don, how goes it? There you go. Hello, Don from the Hollow. Yeah. Oh, they took some comfortable on the bed. Oh, they do. You see them? Well, Panda, come here. Come here. Oh boy. Come here. You want to say hi? Come here. You say hi? Let's get the chair up here so we can. Let's get the chair up there. All right, guys. I'm not reading the comments right this second because we got the puppies up here. Yeah, you guys want to say hi? You think it's time to go to bed? Are you saying it's time to go to bed? You say, watch this. Is it time to go to bed? We go to bed? Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. We don't want nobody falling. Watch this. All right, let's go to bed. Come on. Oops. Let's go to bed. Come on. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. Well, get out there. Come here. Get out here. Now you guys stay up there. I'll be about done here in a minute, okay? All right, watch TV. Oh, let's see. Trying to see where I left off again. We can play some blues here. No, YouTube will give me a copy strike and a half. Oh, yeah, they would. Big time. But we might do some blues tomorrow. I was just saying I might do a radio show because I'm hooked through the Ethernet. I'm not on Wi-Fi. So it's all the way over, man. We did a speed test on it, and it's all the way over. So I got the best internet I've had in a long time. Matter of fact, I rendered my video, what was it, 36 minutes or whatever? And it rendered it within, I think, 7 minutes. I mean, it was fast. Okay, we got to get back in here. Let's see where I left off at. Oh, yeah, they're comfortable on the bed, yes. Don says, hey, Big John. And Michael says, can you smoke in your room? No, you can't smoke in any place anymore. I got to go outside to do it. But it's okay with me because I'm not saying I'm quitting. But what I am saying is I'm slowing down a little bit. So I don't want to hear this. Yeah, I need to quit. I don't need to do nothing but pay taxes. Exhale, inhale, and pay taxes. That's all that I need to do. But I got very few comforts in my life, and I just happen to like that one comfort. But I am cutting it down a little bit. If I totally quit, I'm not saying that people can't just put. I hear people all the time. Well, I just threw them away. Never wanted another one after that. Man, my hat goes out to these people. I don't have that willpower like that. If I quit smoking, I guarantee I'm gonna be a grouch. You guys aren't going to like me. Nobody ain't gonna like me. I'm gonna be grouchy. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be miserable, and I'll be cursing and yelling. And the only place that I think that I may be able to quit, honest to God, is when I do retire and I get inside that RV. I lock myself in that RV in the middle of the woods and not have to see nobody. Is probably the only way. But I've tried to quit smoking, driving truck. I tried, but this is what happened, guys. I go to R&R Donnelly, and there's 30 people in front of the door, and they're outside smoking their brains out, and I got to walk right through that. I come out, I ask for a cigarette. And anybody that was a smoker will tell you it's tougher to quit smoking than it is cocaine. Now, I ain't never did cocaine, but that is what I was told, that it's harder to quit smoking than it is kicking the habit if you have a cocaine addiction. I don't know, but that's what I was told. Okay, let's get back in here. Be respectful. Absolutely. I respect everybody, anyone, even if somebody gives me a cold shoulder, or they act like their nose is up in there, even if they don't respect me, two wrongs don't make a right, and I'll respect you. And what I mean by that, it's illegal to kill you. I can go to jail if I did, so in that case, I'm going to respect you. I'm going to leave you alone. Two wrongs don't make a right. So even if you hate my guts, I'm going to respect you. I have to respect you because people that don't have a guilty conscience don't respect anybody. And they have no problem doing something stupid and getting themselves locked up or they're sentenced to the death chair because they had no conscience and they did something stupid. So I'm always going to respect you because I got to respect you so I don't get in trouble. Does that make any sense? Did that make any sense there? Hey, American Finest Backhoe Incorporated. What's up, Jukebox? Well, we're taking a little time off here. We were forced to do it, but it feels good. I said, Lord, I need a break. Help me get a break. And next thing I know, my truck is broke down. Makes you wonder, right? Window to the highway, Mr. Howard. Yeah, us truckers are special peeps. We are. It takes a special breed to be a truck driving man or a woman. They never put the woman in the song, but it does take a special breed. You know, at one time I trained. I really did. I had already 5 years under my belt. The company asked me if I would be willing to train new people. I said, only if they're willing to, one, they got to shut up and listen. And two, they got to be willing to learn. Because if they don't have that, I don't want them in my truck. And that was the two questions. Anytime anybody got inside my truck, that was the two questions. Do you really want to learn this? Yes. Then you got to do me a favor and you got to listen. You got to listen. And I promise you'll learn something, but you got to listen. I had this one guy, he'd get in my truck, and I asked him them two questions. But every time I know, that was always his comeback. I know. So one day I said, all right, this is what I need you to do. And then I sat back and I said, go for it. And he says, I don't know how to do that. And I said, are you sure? He says, yeah, because I would have sworn you was going to say, I know. He says, yeah, that's a habit of mine. That's a habit of mine. And he said, I don't mean to do that. That's always his answer. I know. And if you tell me that, I think you know, I know. Oh, let's see here. From Frederick Moeller. Larry, since I'm not a trucker, I've been listening along. Thank you, Frederick. But you may not be a trucker, but you probably drive a car. I'm just guessing, right? Maybe you probably drive a car. And the rules abide by everybody. I'm not talking about the 11 to 14 hour. I'm not talking about that. The rules of the highway, the speed limits, when it comes to construction zones, when it comes to safety out there on the road. You may not be a trucker, but if you're on the road and you're riding beside me, I expect you as an individual to be safety minded, not empty minded, but safety minded, because I really don't want you to run yourself underneath my fuel tanks. I don't really want you to run through that construction zone and kill a construction worker because you're trying to beat me because you feel that you have to be in front of my truck and you're trying to beat me. So you don't have to be a trucker. I'm talking about all four-wheelers. You don't have to be a trucker. See, we are set at a higher standard. They expect us to drive like we're professionals. But I think a lot of people that drive cars, a lot of people don't expect them to drive like professionals. And you don't have to be a trucker. But what I am asking you to do is please keep it safe. Because you don't want to be that number that I see on that billboard that says we've had 1,000 deaths in 2020. You don't want to be a number up there. First of all, that number doesn't have your name. And as soon as I get past that, the next day, I'm going to forget what that said anyway. So you got to make up your mind. Do you want to be a number, a casualty, a number? Or do you want to be a grandfather? Do you want to be a father, a husband, a homeowner? You know what I'm saying? What is more important to you? To rush an 18-wheeler off the road, kill somebody or yourself, and be a number? Or would you rather be a grandfather? Would you rather be a mother? Would you rather be a father? Come on. Am I making sense? Don't let me get into that because we see a lot of stupidity out there. Trust me, we really do. See it every day. And I shake my head thinking, how in the hell did they ever get a driver's license? Just how in the hell? I guarantee they didn't drive like that when that driver ed person or that inspector or whoever when you got your driver. I guarantee you didn't drive like that, because if you did, he'd have never passed you. All right, let's get back in here. Okay. Okay. Larry Soma says, hello, Larry. Well, hello, Larry. We got a lot of Larrys in here tonight. Don Winokur says, hey, Mike, I'm good, Howard. Hey, Mike, I'm good, Howard. Don, how many beers did you have tonight? Now think about that. Hi, Mike, I'm good, Howard. Okay. I got you. I'm just picking on you. Oh, hey, Wonders says, hi, Panda. Hey, Wonders says, hi, Jake. Now, see, I'm going to get them all excited. But they say, hi, Jake and Panda. Oh, okay. Greg Treadway. Hey, I just hit one of yours. It said to follow you on a page of music. I do a radio show, right? I love music. I'm on my music club. I hit that. I said I was going to follow you. I don't know if you saw that or not, but I did hit that. But he says, oh, I love them two puppies. Aren't they cute as hell? They are. They need haircuts, but you guys are going to see something you've never seen before. Tomorrow they're going to get a bath, and I'm going to film the whole thing. So you're going to actually literally watch them get a bath. Jake is kind of nervous about it because he's going to be in a bathtub naked, right? But you're going to see it. I am going to film me giving them a bath. So they're going to get, I got a tub. They're not going to get, they are going to get that bath. They need it. Can we play some blues in here? Not on the live show here. Gee, I'll get a copy strike, man. That trucking in Wyoming, I think he had too many beers tonight. Probably. Nah, just kidding. I can tease him. He can tease back. Missy says, the pups are so sweet. She don't say that too loud. It'll go to their head. Too cute. Rick Bowman says, really enjoyed your video, Larry. Keep up the good work. We will, I promise. I'm not going to ever stop making the videos. I may slow down, take a couple of days off, whatever, but I ain't never really going to ever stop. I'm always going to be on YouTube. And it's you guys, man. That's why. It's YouTube. It's you guys. Is why I'm on YouTube. That's why I'm continuing doing YouTube. James Jones. Yeah, I lost my index and middle finger on the left hand down to the first knuckle. Laid off, can't get workman's comp or unemployment. And I have a 15-pound work restriction. You know, they say that your middle finger is your grip. If you lose your middle finger, you lose 50% of your grip. But I have to tell you, I have a hole in my hand with that middle finger going. I wish they would have took it down below the joint so the fingers can come together, because when I grab something, I got a hole. So when people are handing me change, I use my left hand, because if I put it in my right hand, it goes right down and hits the floor because I have a hole in my hand. It would have been better if they'd went, I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but I'm just saying, I got a hole in my hand. Let's see here. See, I hit that. There it goes. Okay. Yes, Howard. You and I have over 80 years combined. There you go. Now you guys can be team drivers and have 80 years, and they kill each other before it was all done and said. They would kill each other. Yeah. But that's me. I don't like. It's okay to hang out for a little bit, but I'm not really very good to live with, because get a little grouchy, right? We all do. We get a little older, we get a little grouchy. And I've been on my own so many years. It's not hard to. All right, let's. Hey, Big John, 80. Yes. Code of the road. I gotta go up there because I smoke too very hard to quit. Yeah, it is hard to quit. It is very hard to quit. James Jones, people did even check on me. People didn't even check on me from the place I worked and got her at. Didn't even take the money up. Nothing. My son didn't really have. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. It does. I feel bad for that. I really do. Little Viking Coach. That is cool. I don't even know if he likes me, but I respect him when he does. Yeah, I do. I really do. He can call me whatever. I don't care. I respect him. I really do. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. I really do. Did you try nicotine gum? I tried the patch. I did. As a matter of fact, but I sweat a lot. And I have what you call oily skin. Okay. So I had a hard time getting that patch to stick. But I think I try it again, but it may take duct tape to hold that patch. I just couldn't keep that patch on me. It just fall right off. It's like Band-Aids. If I put a Band-Aid on me, it's okay at first. But a few hours, because I got oily skin. I have to shower almost every day because I have oily skin. And whatever is on, like a Band-Aid or a patch or whatever, will just fall right off. Yep. Hello, Brad. That's what trucking in Wyoming. How long we been on here? Wow, I didn't realize we've been here that long. Hour and 17 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. And it's good that I'm doing the live show in the room. Haven't had a cigarette yet. And we've talked about it, so that's pretty cool. But I do have my coffee. And that's good too. All right. Well, we ain't going to stay here much longer, guys. I promise. I know people got to work tomorrow. And it is Tuesday night, right? Yeah. People got to work tomorrow. Smash, Little Viking. I really do respect that guy. I really do. I truly do. Trucking in Wyoming. Code of the road. Absolutely. You know what, Howard? Let's see if I can do this and see if I can get this. Add administrator. Let's see if I did that right, my friend. Hey, is Chuck and Angie still on there? See if I did that right again, because I just hit making window to the highway with Howard, a moderator. Can somebody that is actually a moderator make sure I did that right? Because it didn't turn blue. That's supposed to turn blue, right? I don't know. What do I know? But somebody don't mind going in there seeing if I did that right. If not, help me turn that thing blue for him. He's a good man. He's a good man. Really is. Let's see. Brandon. Braydan. Brandon. I have had to move this trailer to 5 different dock doors and still don't have a single pilot on the trailer. I've been there and done that one, my friend. Needs to quit these games. I want to get some sleep. You know what? I've done this, and it takes a lot of courage to do this, but I actually did this, and it wasn't too long ago. Where was I at? And I had to take a 14. And I said, I'm sorry, guys. Time's up. I made a video. I think I made a video of it. And I said, I got to go to bed. I don't remember where I was. I said, but time's up. I wasn't in a dock yet, though. See, I wasn't in a dock. They haven't even started loading me yet. And my 14-hour just hit. I'm done. Well, you can't. I'm done. You can't make me work anymore. I said, I'm going to bed. We'll be back in the morning. I wrote to Prime and I said, hey, They had me here for a long time. I just hit my 14-hour. Not even you can make me stay here and keep me working. I'm done. I am going to bed. It's time to go to bed. Yeah, but you're on their property. I don't care whose property I'm on. You can't tell me to work 20 hours. I'm not going to do it. I'm tired. And guess what? I'm going to have to leave this place. They're not going to let me park here. Now you're asking me to drive to another place to go to bed. Where am I going to go to bed? Everything is full. And I'm not driving truck stop to truck stop to truck stop to truck stop trying to find a place to park. I'm done. I'm going to bed. They didn't think I was going to do that. I left. They said, where are you at? They're looking for you. Tell them to look for me in the morning. I'm in bed. Don't disturb me anymore. I'm shutting my phone off. I really did that. I swear I did. So I shut my phone off. I go to bed. I take only a 10. As soon as the 10-hour break, I get a call from dispatch. All right, your 10-hour break is over? It is. I'm doing a 15-minute VI right now. Okay, can you go back and get that load? Yeah, I go back and get that load. No problem. So I go back to go get that load. He said, where did you go last night? I said, I was here too long. I hit my 14, I'm going to bed. And when I say I'm going to bed, I'm gone. Well, can you go into door 5? We want to load you. Yeah. So I go into door 5. They loaded me in. Dispatch calls me and he says, are you going to make it there on time? And I said, I don't know. But it is what it is. You can't tell a driver he must be safe. You can't tell a driver he can't break his log. You can't tell a driver and then with the same tongue, with the same breath, tell him he's got to be in a dock or on a customer's property for 20 hours, 25 hours, 26. You can't do that. There's only so much control you have. And buddy, when that clock says 14 hours is up, it's up. I'm going to bed. Who's all with me on that? Who's got the guts to actually do that? Yeah, but they're not going to fire me for playing the rules right. They're not going to fire me because I say I have to go to bed. My 14 hours is up. I dare, and I mean this, I dare them to fire me for that. I would be on the phone with the DOT so freaking fast, make their head swim. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, when it's time to go to bed, it's time to go to bed. You're not going to go into a factory, hit that time card, and stay in that factory for 20 hours. They'll never allow that to happen because they're not going to pay you for the overtime. And OSHA wouldn't allow that to happen because you're going to get hurt because you're tired working in the workplace being tired. They're going to make you go home. Trucking is a different thing. It really is. And I've seen it where shippers or receivers think that they can bully you into making you think that it doesn't matter how long it takes us to load you. Yes, it does. And remember, there's a landing gear and a kingpin on that trailer. So don't think you're going to keep me for 50 hours because I will disconnect the unit and I will bobtail out. And you can do whatever you want with the trailer. You guys been following me on YouTube. You know I'm telling you the truth. That's just the way I operate. Okay, let's get back in there. I get on my little, what do you call soapbox, but I mean what I say, not just talking. I mean it. Okay, let's get in there. You have over 80 years. Okay, I done read that. Okay, I got you. Yes, we do, my friend. Okay. Big deal, Bill. Tell us the story about when you helped deliver a baby or hitting a deer on the road. How about the horse? I ran over a horse. I really did. I ran over a horse. But the baby, you guys want to hear that story? I'll tell you about the story. We were driving, and this is a long time ago. I'm talking 12, 13 years ago. Okay. And we were actually on the interstate. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's been so long ago. But I was on the interstate and we were just driving along. And there was a car. I was hearing it on the CB. There's a car. And somebody's supposed to have been outside trying to wave somebody down. And they were talking about it on the CB. But nobody was stopping. Everybody was just going. And it was early in the morning. And but I hear it on the CB. Now, this was before the protesting or the rioters and all that. So we weren't really too worried. I'm talking 13 years ago, right? So I get up there and she or he damn near stands in the road. He's waving. I can see him. He's waving. So I stopped. I pulled over. I stopped. I thought, what's going on? He said, my wife is going in labor. Okay, why are you out here waving us and not going to the hospital? One, he ran out of gas in his car. He didn't even have enough gas in the car to get from his house to the hospital. He runs out of gas. 13 years ago, he didn't have a cell phone, I guess. Not too many people did have a cell phone, I guess. Well, maybe it was a little longer, but he didn't have a phone. He couldn't call nobody. So he's out of gas. He's trying to get somebody to stop so he can get somebody to help get somebody like an ambulance or somebody there to help because she's in labor. Her water broke. And I can hear her, everybody that, oh, she just, what? And he runs and says, oh no, she said, my water just broke. Now, the only thing that we could do, I had a cell phone. I actually had a cell phone. I had a Nokia phone or something like that. But it worked. 911. Call 911. We are out here interstate, mile marker such and such, and this lady is in a car. She's going in labor. She's on the side of the road. We need somebody to get here like yesterday, right now. Get somebody over here right now. So next thing you know, he says, I see the baby. No. I look, you can see the baby. The baby is coming out. So I run to the truck. I get my blanket. I had a quilt. So I got the blanket. I got the quilt. Okay. And I didn't cut I didn't cut the umbilical cord. I didn't do none of that. But the baby came out. It was determined it was coming out. So between him and me, we took that blanket, put it underneath her. As soon as the baby come out, we took my blanket, and wrapped that kid up. Okay. And we still got 911 on the phone and said, the baby just came out. And it's not crying. It ain't doing nothing. It's just, he told us what to do. Okay. And we actually made the baby cry. Like, okay, the baby's breathing now, right? The baby is breathing. Anyway, I guess they got the baby to the hospital. I got back in my truck. I was under a load. Okay, I had to go make a delivery, and I was late making that delivery. And the guy said, well, I don't know. You should have been here. And I said, I'm sorry. I said, I tell you, I was delivering a baby this morning, and that's why I'm late. And he had the nerve to say, I've heard that before. Really? You mean drivers lie to you all the time and tell you that they delivered babies on the side of the road? But anyway, make a long story short, they caught somebody got the name of my company on the side on the truck. And they actually called my company and said, your driver did the most noblest thing. All I did was pulled over, gave her my blanket and help. But your driver did the most noblest thing that a driver could do. And I got a plaque. If I ever go to Mom's house and you see some pictures in the room, there's a plaque on the wall. They gave me a plaque. I got what you call the Highway Angel Award plaque for delivering a baby. I really did. And next time I go to my mom's, I'll show you that. It's right on the wall. And they named the kid after me. They said It was a boy. And that's a true story, guys. That is honest to God a true story. And I'll never, unless I get Alzheimer's, really honest, I will never forget that. I will never forget that. That's the story about the baby. It really did happen. Now I better and I hit a horse. That was a different time and different day, but it was like 4 in the morning. It was foggy as hell. And this farmer's fence was down or whatever. And all his livestock was out there in the freaking road almost. And there was a big, what they call that horse, a palomino or something like that. And I hit that horse and it tore the truck up. It killed the horse, obviously. But you think a deer does a damage to your truck. Don't ever hit a horse, because that really, he sits higher up than a deer. So what ended up happening, when I hit that deer, I flipped him up, and he actually hit my windshield. And he broke my windshield, and the only thing that kept him was the sun visor and the firewall that kept that horse from coming inside. It kept that horse from coming inside my truck. But it tore my truck, and we had horse. That really happened. If it wasn't foggy, I would have probably seen it. But you couldn't see 30 feet in front of you. And think about that, guys, when you're driving, and even if it's interstate, like in the middle of Illinois or whatever, you're driving through country. If them fences are down and there's livestock, they can actually come on the interstate. Just picture that, hitting a deer or a horse or a cow. That's worse than hitting a deer. All right, I quit talking. Let's see. That's the baby story. That's really, yeah. I'll never forget that. And I don't ever want to have to replay that scene ever again. Okay. Sadly, some people see and had truck drivers and think all truck drivers drive bad. You know, you have bad doctors, you have bad cops, you have bad truck drivers. You're always going to have somebody in the industry of some sort that's going to have bad apples. It's going to happen. You're going to have bad bums. You're going to have bad homeless people. You're going to have bad. There's always going to be bad. But the problem is, Larry, people only remember the bad. They don't remember the good. So the bad outweighs the good. If 50 drivers were to do exactly what they were supposed to do, drive exactly the way they have to drive to be safe, use turn signals, blink lights, that's good, right? But if one driver crosses a bridge and causes it to collapse, if one driver does something bad, everybody's going to remember that bad driver and forget about the 50 that did good. Think about it. People only remember the bad. They don't remember the good, because it's in our human instinct. We like drama. We like bad. We like bad stuff. That's why the news is always doing bad stuff. People will, I heard people say, well, I don't watch Fox. I don't watch CNN. I don't watch. They do, because they want to hear the drama of what's happening. And if they can't get it, they're going to make it themselves. Don't believe me? Go to Facebook. They'll make it themselves. But people like bad. So I remember the drivers that do good, not so much the drivers who do bad. I don't drive a truck, but I know to give them space. 80,000 pounds at 60 miles an hour, you don't have to take my word for it. It takes a half a football length to really come to a stop. Now, you can slam on your brakes, but that's going to do one or two things. It's definitely going to make you slide your freight in your trailer. Think about it, 60 miles an hour, and you stop on a dime. Where's that freight going? It's still moving. You better hope you got a heavy buckhead. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Or it's going to come through the trailer and actually land on your truck. Or you're going to jackknife. Something bad is going to happen, because a truck isn't designed to stop like that. It's just not designed for that. That's why it's really not a good idea to tailgate a car. He can stop much quicker than you. By the time that car hits these brakes, well, it's going to take you a second to register what he just did. It's going to take you another second for your foot to apply pressure on your brakes. And then it's going to take your brakes a second to reply. So by the time it does all that, you done hit the back of that car. So you don't need to hit your brakes anymore. The car is going to stop you, right? This is 26 years of driving. And people like Howard and that's been driving longer, they can tell you probably more than, this, but this is reality. This is true. And it don't matter what type of truck, the bigger it is, the heavier it is, the more it takes to stop. It's like a train. Why do you think it takes 3 miles for a fully heavy train to stop? The bigger it is, the longer it takes to stop. Okay. Mary Thompson. Hello, Larry. Well, hello, Mary. I have a hi from Mexico. Okay. Let's see. I did see that, Larry, and I appreciate you doing so. Did see that, Larry, and okay. Yeah. It asked me to join, and I saw your name there, so I did. I joined. I actually went in there and I looked around and stuff. So, yeah, I like music, so that's why I joined. Window to the highway, Howard. Grandchild 16. Wow, is a boy. Congratulations. All right, we're gonna be on here for about 5 more minutes, and we're going to head and get out of here because people got to work tomorrow, and you guys need to get to bed, right? What the hell happened there? Okay, highway, window to the highway. Now you're a moderator there, so yeah. Answer is yes. I hit something and the comments just go up and crazy. Jukebox, you missed a super chat. I did. Let's go up there. I hope I can. I'm sorry if I did. I'm going up. Going up. Engine Chuck. Thank you. They just sent me $25. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry. I get into talking. I didn't even see it, and I apologize. I really do. Thank you, Engine Chuck. Them are really good people, and I got to do this because they are good people. Now, I know some of you guys like trucking and that's cool. What I like about the Engine Chuck show, okay, I watch other trucking YouTubers, I do. But sometimes I want to get out of my element, okay? If you do it, you don't really, you try to get away from it. I live in my truck. And what am I looking at? My trucks, all trucks. I go in a truck stop, truck drivers. I'm looking at trucks, truck drivers all the time. So when I can watch a video that has no trucks in it, Chuck is going on a walk, going to the river, or they're on the patio sitting, just talking. See, life isn't about hurry all the time. It's not about just go. I like Andy Griffith. I like watching Mayberry. So it's kind of like watching the Angie and Chuck. When they sit down on their patio and they're just taking it easy and talking, it kind of takes me out of my element. And I have to admit, sometimes I say, boy, I wish I was there, because it just looks relaxing, right? They just make it. So you get a chance, and it may not be your cup of tea, but they are really good people. And that's going right back, talking about bad things, mean people, protesters, or whatever. You want to get away from that, right? Angie and Chuck are good people, real good people. You don't punch somebody that's good people in the face. You don't do that. Go check them out. Just go check them out. Like I said, you may not like every video, you may not, but Chuck is a very, very, very intelligent person. And I mean that. I really do. All right, let's go back down where I had to. I hope I can find you guys. It's kind of like we're in the deep part of the ocean now. I got to try to find where I left off. Congrats to Howard. That's what trucking in Wyoming. Large cars rolling. What's your 20? I am in San Antonio, Texas. Yeehaw! Swift, best in crash. We saw a few of them in our lifetime. Yes, a YouTube team. Yeah. Jukebox, you missed a. Okay, I'm back where I was. Okay. I don't know how I found it, but I did. Windows to the highway with Howard says, thanks, Brad. Hey, why isn't that blue? Who took? I don't know. Somebody did. You was blue, and now it's not blue. I don't know why. Unless that's on down. I don't know. Jeff Matza, hello. Pathfinder 406. I quit smoking by switching. Copenhagen. I was a SCO. I chewed SCO when I was young. I chewed SCO. Even when I went to school, I chewed SCO. I chew it on the bus. You're not supposed to, but I do. Chew it in. I just knew how to put it in my. That's why I don't have no teeth, guys. I had real bad mouth. I chewed too much SCO, and it just ate my gums up. And you're asking some people, say, why don't you have teeth? Now they have implants. It is possible now, but dentures would be out of the question because I don't have nothing to hold them down. That's why I don't have dentures. But I lost my teeth early because I chewed SCO. And I guess it's cigarettes that pretty much got me out of. But then I got hooked on smoking, right? Little Viking coach says, I like everybody. I think you're all right, man. I do. Frederick Moeller, 44 years of driving and never had an accident. I know and follow the rules of the highway. I never had an accident, but I did put the woodshed in the ditch. I did. And that was to keep an accident from happening. It didn't damage the woodshed. It was a hefty bill to get it out, but we didn't roll the truck. We didn't damage it. We didn't even crack any fiberglass on it. But if I would have allowed that car to hit me head on, I'm not saying that I would have gotten hurt, but it would have probably killed the driver in the car. And the woodshed would have had to have a new facelift for sure. So in my 26 years, that's the only incident that I've had. No, wait a minute. I did kind of push a car out of my way in Michigan. I forgot about that one. She was coming off a ramp, and I didn't see her. She come in on my blind side, and all I did was give her the pit maneuver. She went around the front, and she hit the retaining wall. That and putting the woodshed in the ditch. That's it. Are you using? I'm hooked to the Ethernet. I'll never lose this. It's all the way over. It's fast. Shoot, there ain't no. I mean, we got the blue cord hooked. Oh yeah, I love it, man. Adam Smith. When you deliver a load to a distributor or distribution, center, does the load go to the store or on another? I don't know. Well, it's going to go to a store, but they take it off my truck, and I don't know what they do with it inside the warehouse. I have no clue. But yeah, it's going to go on like Walmart, for instance. If I deliver at Walmart, they offload it. And I'm sure they're putting it on different Walmart truck, and it's going to get distributed. I would never deliver at a Walmart. I haven't yet, but I have delivered at their distribution plants. So they do whatever they do inside, and they reload the Walmart trucks, obviously, and then that's how Walmart gets their product. Cheers to hard-working fool. Absolutely. Some of us has got to work tomorrow. Yes, sir. Thank you for being here, Trucking in Wyoming. That's another channel you need to check out. Honest. If you like Wyoming, the beauty of it, he lives in Kobe, Wyoming, which is nowhere close to 80. And he's still an hour from Billings. He is in the middle of gorgeous countryside. Go to Trucking in Wyoming. Check him out. He's a rollback. He's rollback Mike. Roll off Mike. Mike roll off. Mike. I'm saying it all wrong. But he's a rollback. And I love watching his videos. Go check him out. Trucking in Wyoming. You'll like it. Yeah. Roll off Mike. Roll off Mike. That's it. I get it right. Larry and Angie sent you. Yeah, thanks. Toy for Tots. He's back, but that's okay. Yeah, thanks. I saw that. I appreciate you telling me that. Window. Okay. Answer to your question, Adam, is yes. When you okay. Does center load? Okay, that's the one I just read, right? Load and go to a store. Yeah, I could have just said yes. I guess that would have just made it simple. But Howard did answer you too. Yes, absolutely. Good night, Mike. Talk to you in the AM. Angie Chuck says he is busy on the show. Absolutely. Little Viking says that's why they are changing the hours of service. Absolutely. They did some changing. Their 30-minute break can now be on duty. They extended our drive 2 extra hours if adverse or something happens that you do not know about. You run into it, don't know nothing about it, but you run into it, they're going to give you 2 extra hours. They made it now where you can, to split now, you can actually stop your 14-hour clock. I did a lot of reading on that. It's like 40, 30-something pages. It's only a few pages short of the Bible. I mean, I read the whole thing. But, yeah, I like that. Get them, Chucky. That's what James Young said. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead. We've been on here forever, hour and 46 minutes. I think this is the longest, but I apologize for all the talk. I hope I answered some of your guys' questions. I am a YouTuber. I've been doing it for 6 years now, I think, pretty close to 6 years, if not 6 years. I've been driving truck for 26 years. December will make 27. 27 years come December. Matter of fact, I remember, yeah, but December will make 27 years. My plan is retiring in 22, but I may go over that a little bit because it is possible I might get a new truck. I may try that out, but we have to see. I missed. Yeah, we ain't talking about politics. We don't want to talk about politics. You know, if you want politics, there's enough of that on TV. I don't even, I don't care who you are, who you believe in or don't believe in. I don't care. That doesn't change the way I feel about you. If you're my friend and you're left field, I don't give a crap. I don't judge a person by the way, to a point. I mean, if you're a protester or a rioter and you're just out destroying things, I don't agree with that. I don't even want you around me. If you think it's okay to shoot cops, I don't even want you around me. Matter of fact, if you're a friend of mine on my Facebook page and you think it's funny to shoot cops, I want you off my platform. I don't want you there because that's not okay. It's not okay to shoot anybody, but it's not okay to, the cops has got a tough job right now. They got the toughest job. You couldn't even pay me to be a cop. There ain't no damn way because they don't have the freedom a little bit. And I'm not saying, it goes right back. Sometimes there are bad cops, but you don't judge 1, 2, 3 bad cops and say that's the whole police department. You don't say that because there are some good cops out there, and there ain't no damn way I'm trashing a cop for doing. I respect a cop, even if I get pulled over in my truck. It's yes sir or yes ma'am. I don't care. I don't disrespect them, because they have a tough job. They have a family to go home to. I guess I had to say that, right? Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and hang her up. We're going to get out of here. Angie and Chuck, their last thing was Jukebox. You may went to make Don Winokur a module if he wants to be. I thought I did. Didn't I go in there and do that? I probably didn't do that. Don, I will make you a mod. I got to find you, though. But we love you guys. I'm real. I'm not going to tell you something that ain't. You guys are family to me. Other than my mom, you guys are family to me. So if I have a problem, if I'm having a hard time dealing with something, I'm coming to my family. I'm going to put it on Facebook. I don't want you guys to think, oh, here he goes again. Because if I can't share it with you guys, who am I going to share it with? Should I call my mom and get her out of bed and get her all flustered and scared or whatever? She's in her 70s. I don't want to give my mom a heart attack like that. You guys are family. If I have a problem, I'm not Superman. I can't always figure it out. I have feelings like anybody else. And if I got a problem, I go to my Facebook, or, well, sometimes I do that too, but I go to my YouTube. I tell you guys. And sometimes I do read the comments. Oh, here he goes again. If I can't tell my family, who can I tell this to? I'm just saying. I love you guys like family. I respect each and every one of you, and I'll be proud to meet any of you. Anytime, any day, any night. I'm just saying. With that being said, God bless. You guys have a good one. And I hope I get to see you guys again on another live show. Until then, later.